This is the podcast.
fStuff.
Welcome to the podcast.
fStuff.
Number 16.
16.
We've agreed that may be wrong.
Well, if it is 16 in the UK, it's legal age
Oh, for...
for seeing films at 12.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, excellent. That's a very good answer.
What other legal age are we on about?
Okay, so I'm just going to say straight away, I'm see Civil War midnight tomorrow.
Yeah, you
and
are.
I can't wait. Are we going to talk about Civil War first?
Get out of the way, yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't got loads to talk about, but we got a large civil war to talk about, and we got things we want to say.
Yeah, well,
which we're hoping.
I had a bit more time to work on this than you, obviously, but I basically just jotted down top 5 things I want to see. Also top 5 things that I think I will see. Now, some of the things, I tried to do different lists.
Yeah.
So that they're not, like, overlapping, so there's more stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I won't harp on them all, obviously, because I just want to see the film now.
yeah, we're at that point now. I'm a little excited, but frustrated with having to wait now. It's the waiting bit now.
Yeah, absolutely. I am going to see it 3 times though, so I'm sure I'll be okay by the end of it.
Yeah. By Sunday you'll be like, I've seen it. I've had enough.
Yeah. I'll probably want to see it again. I'm terrible for Marvel. You know this.
Yeah.
So okay, well, if I do the top 5 things that I want to see,
I'm going to comment on them.
Yeah.
Because I do have 5 things, but it's not strictly 5 things I want to see.
Oh, you just drop them in where you feel it's appropriate.
Yeah, and agree and disagree with what you're going to say.
Okay.
Most likely agree, hopefully.
I kind of put them in priority order.
Oh, right.
So the 5th was, I want to see lots of Scarlet Witch. I think we didn't see masses of her in Ultron.
No, because she was a new character.
And I really like all that magic-y stuff.
Yeah.
The whole thing where she's, rotating her hands, throwing stuff out. I quite like that in a character. So
Yeah.
I really want to see that. And I think from the trailer, that's possibly the case, is we're going to see a bit more of what she can do.
I got a feeling, we are going to see quite a bit of her. I would say she's around on my list of I want to see more of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to see plenty of her in this. Especially she's on Team Cap.
Yeah.
So, and they're going to throw in bits with the Vision, because they know the fanboys know that Vision will get married. So they're going to throw that in.
That takes me to number 4, actually. So I want to see more of the Vision.
Well, yeah, new characters, see? We want to see more new characters.
The only things I've seen in the Vision so far in the trailer are when Scarlet Witch has him on his knees, from what we can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, where we see him in the background sat down and kind of...
Wearing clothes.
Yeah, just kind of smart cash.
Well, a cardigan, a shirt, and a pair of chinos. That's rich boy smart cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So avid boy smart cash. Cash is a bloody Diodora t-shirt and a pair of Nikes.
I don't own a Diodora. I do own a Diodora t-shirt.
Yeah.
I don't wear it though. I don't wear it.
You try not to now.
I'm currently wearing a Captain America shirt, just for the record, in case I have made it clear where my colours are. I've nailed my colours to the mast.
Yeah, I've nailed mine. I've got my Batman shirt on. I'm Team Batman.
Well, look, I'm always Team Batman, but he's on a little break for the moment.
Yeah, we get to see him again this year, though. Don't worry.
We're going to see a bit of Killing Joke, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely. So I want to see that, and I do think we are going to start to see a relationship between them. I can see them doing it.
Of course we got.
There is room for that.
Yeah.
So I definitely think we're going to see it. The third thing was, I want to see... We know we're probably going to get an end credit scene.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see something for Black Panther.
The film?
Yeah, now I don't know where we're going to leave off with Black Panther in this film. We have to see how it unfolds.
Yeah.
Because we don't know anything yet. But I want to see something that leads into the Black Panther film, just to give us a little nod to where
we're going.
Maybe it'll be Ulysses Claw. Something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because he's obviously already in it, Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, in Age of Ultron, he had his arm chopped off.
It gets replaced with adamantium.
Yes, in this case,
it's
vibranium.
Vibranium, not adamantium.
I always struggle to remember the name of that. I'm surprised it came to me that quick.
It vibrates.
Yeah, absolutely. I also want to see, hopefully, I don't know how much we can get in. We did just see a new Spider-Man TV spot.
Yeah, I like that. Whoa, metal arm.
He got
cool.
a metal arm when he's
Cool,
fighting
man.
Bucky, by the look of it. Yeah. So
Bucky punches and he stops him and he goes, "Cool, you got a metal arm." It's like
Yeah.
they're showing Spider-Man's strength there.
Yeah.
In the films we've seen so far, they've never shown like strength with Spider-Man as such.
No.
They've showed him like strong in stopping button trains, which is probably the coolest Spider-Man scene ever when he stops that train.
Yeah, that's really
and stuff like that. But they haven't seen him express. Normally, we see Spider-Man getting hit across the head. Fighting wise, we see him get hit a lot.
Yeah.
And this, you see him stop the arm and just like, whoa, you got a metal arm, cool, bro.
Yeah, that's really cool. I want to see as much as we can without going away from the whole story. A little bit of an arc for him, so we know then they're coming out, because we know there's going to be a Spider-Man homecoming movie.
He's only in it for half hour, don't he?
Yeah, but I just want to see enough to show us where he's going. If he thinks he's picked the right side, that's something that maybe we'll see in the film. I don't know.
Well, Robert Downey Jr. has been confirmed to play
Homecoming.
Iron Man in Homecoming, so
yes.
I think he's going to stick with Team
for this film.
Team Iron Man. Yeah,
that's possible. I do want to see a little bit of that just to see where that goes.
And I'd like to go. I picked him because he's giving me a suit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Well, number one is similar to what I've just said. Actually, it sounds a bit generic. I just want a clear path for all of them coming out of it.
Yeah,
so we've got a lot of characters now. It's going to be difficult, but Marvel are very good at layering the stories. So I want to know they're coming out of this. I want to know where Black Panther's going. I want to know where Spider-Man's going. I want to know where Scarlet Witch and Vision are going.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the same direction.
Well, I'm open now, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I mean that's the top 5 things that I really want to see.
Yeah.
What I think we'll see. I think at the end, possibly you're going to see all the Avengers together.
That'd be nice. I don't think.
This is a Marvel movie.
Yeah, so we won't see Hulk or Thor because they're off doing their own thing.
Yeah,
and they're going to be doing their own thing together eventually. Yes. So I've got a feeling we're going to in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah,
we're going to have Thor and Hulk have a little fight maybe, and then they get on.
Get some World War Hulk.
Yeah, I'd love World War Hulk, but it's with the way they set up the Hulk universe, the Marvel universe with the Hulk. Yeah, they can't do it because Hulk talks too much in World War Hulk.
Yeah, he does. They'd have to change that around, obviously. But I think at the end of this, and I'll say a little bit more why towards the end of the list, what I think might bring them together. But number 4, I think Nick Fury will pop up.
You mean number 2?
Well, no, I'm going sort of.
Oh yeah, you're going backwards.
Order,
yeah. Number 2, number 4, Nick Fury turn up. Yeah, of course he's going to turn up
at some point to speak to one of them, try and resolve something between them. Maybe talk to both of them.
Do the old. You're Avengers.
Yeah.
Bleep, bleep.
Yeah.
You know. Or actually, according to BBC 4, you can say father fucker. So you're Avengers, father fucker.
I think I've heard him say stupid ass in Avengers. I think that's the most harsh I've heard.
Yeah, that's the most. He said that in the first Avengers.
Yeah, we've got our Samuel in it. You would think Nick Fury is still around. You know, we don't know where he's hanging out. But
no, last we saw him, he was chilling in his own vertibird, like in his helicarrier.
It doesn't make sense for him not to appear because he would logically.
Of course,
Thor and Hulk is different. They're taking themselves out of it. Yeah. Let's see. One thing we're going to see for sure, number 3, when we see the fights, I think we're going to see a lot of interplay between people. We've already seen like Spider-Man taking Cap's shield, yeah?
Yeah.
You can see him swinging at somebody.
Oh,
you know
of
what
course,
I mean?
yeah.
That kind of thing. So people swapping weapons. We've seen hints of it with Bucky and Cap fighting Iron Man as well.
Yeah, and also you've got the idea they're going to be chatting to each other while fighting and all.
Yes, exactly.
And they're probably not going to be talking whack. Obviously, we got Black Widow and Hawkeye. They're going, we're going to be still friends after this. Depends on, did you hit me?
Yeah.
Because Hawkeye's come out of retirement for this.
And I'm a big fan of Black Widows, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawkeye's retired. That's a good point. He went home, didn't he?
He went home at the end, didn't he? He retired. Home.
Yeah.
And so something's brought him out of retirement.
Yeah.
Which is what? We don't know. Could be an attack on his family, anything really, because Iron Man does know where he lives now.
Yeah.
And he does know that he's got a family. Also, it could be like Black Panther's brought him out of retirement. Could be anything. They can
do pretty much what they want with that. I think.
Yeah, they could threaten his family there because they've given him a family, so now we might as well utilise it.
Yeah.
What's the point giving the guy a family? I thought the scene at first from Age of Ultron was pointless in a way. Good, but pointless. It shows he's got a family, which gives him a little bit more dread.
Yeah.
You know, he's fighting for something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, and number 2 on the list then is I want to see an evolution of Cap now as well, because in the in the comics,
Yeah.
Cap takes on a much harder edge now.
Yeah.
You know, because it's obviously the stakes are very, very high.
He's been threatened now.
That's it, yeah. So I want to see, and it'll lead into my number 1 as well,
Yeah.
but I want to see Cap's... It's almost like I think he's going to become a little world weary now. I think we can expect that, because, you know, he's basically now being, in his eyes, hunted down.
Well, in the trailer, if you look at him in the trailer, he does look a bit, oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't, like, you look at, like, Avengers, he's all, let's get up and go. First Captain America, get up and go. Second one, he weren't, second Captain America, Winter Soldier, he won't get up and go, but he was.
Yeah.
And he was at the beginning of that film where he kicks ass. And then in Age of Ultron, he was kind of get up and go, but it's like...
Yeah.
So this one, in the trailers already, looks a bit like, you know, you're going to be hunted or...
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Absolutely. And the number 1 thing is, I think we're seeing, and I've mentioned this before, I think we're seeing a major death occurring.
And we got a major villain coming in, Baron, what's his name?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we are going to see that. I'm not sure how they make that work exactly. They're going to find a way to do that.
He's going to be pulling the strings, I think.
Yeah, of course. I've gone back and forth on who I think is going to die, because I am convinced that Marvel think it's time to
kill someone.
Yeah,
because they haven't actually killed anyone yet.
I mean, I know Quicksilver, but Quicksilver had been around for sort of 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm talking about like a major character.
But is he dead?
Well, that we'll see in the future. There's always the possibility.
Because, you know, what's his name in Joss Whedon had him in the Avengers room.
Yeah.
At the end of Age of Ultron, but they cut him out because it's like, oh, we got to have some sort of meaningful death.
Yeah.
Because Coulson was the meaningful death, he came back via the TV series.
Yeah, I don't think Joss Whedon was happy about that.
No, he wasn't. He wanted him dead. He wanted to keep him dead.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm pretty much just in front of the UK now on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Really?
And it's very good.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Yeah, it's a very different show from what it started as.
Yeah.
But that's I think that's probably the most bold prediction. Is I think they are actually going to kill someone. It could be Cap, as it is in the comics, but I think Bucky is in jeopardy.
I think Bucky's going to die in this one because
where's his place going forward?
There isn't.
Think about it, yeah.
There isn't a place for him to go forward.
Yeah. Whereas with Cap, of course, you know, if you kill Cap, if you want to bring him back, that's going to be quite convoluted and need a big explanation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's next? Yeah, Independence Day next.
Independence Day Resurgence is called, isn't it?
Yeah.
Independence Day 2, basically.
Yeah, Independence Day 2. Good trailer. New trailer's really good. I know it's about a week old now.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer, but I really like it. I think it's a really good trailer, and they're showing everything that they want to show.
Mm-hmm. Some Hemsworth.
Yeah, Hemsworth. Lots of what's his? I don't know his first name. It's one of the Hemsworth brothers.
Liam Hemsworth.
Liam, that's it. Yeah. What I liked in it, they got Brent Spiner back, but I don't know how he's back. You said you had a theory on that.
Yeah, well, in the first Independence Day, Brent Spiner, who obviously was Data in Star Trek Next Generation, for anyone who doesn't know.
Yeah.
So the alien is talking through him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a tentacle wrapped around his neck.
Yeah.
He's got him planted up against the plexiglass.
Mm.
Yeah. We see that, but we don't actually see him die.
No, I'm gonna have to rewatch the film, but don't he like he gets up on his hands a little after that, and that's it, and we don't see no more.
We don't see any more, so I don't know. Obviously, he's not dead. I assume they didn't bring him back to life or anything. So.
No, unless they in them 20 years they They found out how to reanimate corpses.
Yeah, it looks like, just a little snippet from the trailer, looks like he's another run-in with them as well.
Yeah, well, twice, yeah.
Yeah.
One, it looks like he's going to say something informative.
Yeah.
And the second time, he looks worried.
Yeah.
And also, he hasn't aged at all from that first film.
No, absolutely
He
not.
don't look like he's aged.
You'd hope that Jeff Goldblum is going to be the sort of driving force during the film, I would guess. He's definitely the best actor there, isn't he?
He looks like he's the driving force. Well, no, the ex-president is a very good actor, you know.
Yeah.
Fly Away Home, phenomenal film.
Yeah, he is a good actor, in fairness, yeah. Goldblum was probably the biggest then.
Yeah, Goldblum was the biggest.
Although
yeah.
there was a photo of Will Smith in there, does that count?
Yeah, they did throw Will Smith's photo in there, and the son. We got the two kids from the original mentioned.
And the mother, Vivica Fox, she's back.
Yeah,
as well.
she's back. And short hair.
Mm.
Yeah, I picked that up. I don't know how I picked that
20
up.
years ago, they got to
change her up.
age her a little bit. Haven't
Yeah, but as they say, you know, black don't crack.
When did we say it was coming out? June or July?
June the 10th.
June the 10th. Okay.
Yeah, really, it should be out July the 4th.
Yeah. I doubt that. I've been saying that.
Or is it July
it's
the 10th?
Independence Day. It's that close. You may as well hold it off.
Yeah. Or is it July the 4th? Because it is on Independence Day again. They are literally pulling it on Independence Day again.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to see it. It's not one of the ones I'll go and see 3 times, but I will definitely go and see that. I definitely want to check that out. I think my daughter will want to see that too. She likes the original Independence Day, even though it's older than she is.
Yeah, I love the film UK.
Yeah.
I really do love Independence Day. Oh, it's coming out in the UK June the 24th.
Oh, is that through the magic of the interweb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. We have glorious internet and...
You said that? What was that date again?
June the 24th.
June the 24th.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was Warcraft. That is June the 10th.
Oh, yeah. We watched quite a few trailers earlier, so...
I bombarded you a little, yeah.
There may be some overlap.
See what I mean? Don't crack. Don't crack.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
She looks... that Judd Hirsch. He hasn't changed either.
Wow. Well, he has from that photo you showed
From
me.
that photo, yeah.
I know that anybody listening can't see this, but there's a photo of Judd Hirsch, which is black and white, which...
He looks like he's in his 50s there.
Yeah. You know, when I was a kid for a long time, I thought that the world used to be black and white. I recall asking the question when the world became colour. Just going through photographs on TV.
Do you know what? I think I was the same.
Kid.
I think I was the same. You know, how did it all become colour?
Yeah.
Why are we still watching old stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very... Yeah, okay, so you mentioned Warcraft as well. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know Warcraft very well.
I used to play the game religiously years ago.
Yeah.
Interesting note, that's how Henry Cavill nearly missed playing Superman.
How's that?
He was playing Warcraft and missed a phone call.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think if they put that in Superman, then he might have been a little bit more popular with some people?
I know.
Gets a lot of hate.
I don't know why, he's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And
I just think Superman, he's not the best written at the moment. That's the thing. I don't think it's Henry Cavill at all.
Superman's the hardest to write.
Yeah.
Because he can do almost anything.
Yeah.
Well,
in wrestling, just to make an analogy, Roman Reigns at the moment is essentially Superman.
They're WWE Superman, yeah.
Yeah, just to touch on
and
it.
they call him the Superman Puncher now.
Yeah, so but fans don't really empathise with him, and I think that might be a similar thing with Superman, is the people who don't. I mean, I know that's why I empathise more with Batman than I do Superman. I'd say that's one of the main reasons. And Batman's much cooler.
Yeah, Batman, and also Batman, we can relate to Batman a lot more because he's a guy.
He doesn't have superpowers.
He doesn't have superpowers. He has his brain and his training and, you know, and the mental disciplines he's put himself through. He has all that physical stuff and mental stuff, which any human being can do.
Yeah.
Any rich guy can be Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And there's a meme going around, you know, there's so many billionaires in the world and not one of us is Batman. Yeah. To be honest, if he's a good Batman, he wouldn't know.
No.
You know? No. So, but, yeah.
As you mentioned Batman then, while we're there.
Yeah, Killing Joke.
Killing Joke trailer.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Looks very good. I've actually just rebought this for my recently gone birthday. I've been bought the hardback of Killing Joke.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now we're obviously getting a trailer. We've just had a trailer.
Yeah, it's out this summer.
It's good to hear those voices again.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, yeah. I mean, that is Batman Joker animated, really.
That is. And
You mentioned the look. Looks a little different.
It does look different in a way. It's the Batman for me, because it's Arkham games as well. Mine for a lot of people.
Yeah, of course.
It's not the. Some people wouldn't even know the animated series. Their animated series is Batman, the Brave and the Bold, and stuff like that, which is awful.
I hate to think that anyone has been brought into Batman on that, but I came in on Adam West, so.
Yeah, we all did, really. A certain generation did.
That was what you had to watch Batman on TV as a kid.
Adam West repeats.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and he kept doing openings as Batman well into the 80s.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Oh, I mean, I think he was on Batman Live a few years ago, as well, at a Comic-Con or something, so. Yeah, Adam West loves that he was Batman, and he was the first Batman.
Yeah, he's not the first Batman, no.
Well, okay, the first.
He got the other two, Screen Batmans and all.
Yeah.
They had a mini-serial, and then they had the film.
That's even before me, though.
That's before time.
Yeah.
The world was still black and white then.
Yeah.
You know.
It was sort of yellowy and... Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and Batman kept his cigarettes in a pouch in his cape. He did. There's a clip where you see it.
Yeah. So Killing Joke, going to be true to the comics, I would think, if it's an animated.
Oh well, it's an R.
Yeah.
It's an R rating.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody because they might not be familiar with Killing Joke. So
it's an R rating comic.
Yes.
Cartoon, R rated cartoon.
Yeah.
With no sex scenes.
Yeah, we presume it's because there's going to be.
Something
very serious occur.
In the book, there is some serious occasions occurring it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's one of them things where you go, oh, what's occurring?
Yeah.
And it's like, some serious stuff, bud.
Yeah. It's possible, I mean, would you agree that Dark Knight Returns, the animated version of that, so far is the best we've seen?
Yeah, but I got Under the Red Hood, and that's good and all.
Okay. I don't think I watched that
That's
yet.
good. And Assault on Arkham's good and all. They're all really good in their own little way. The best books they've adapted is The Dark Knight Returns, Part 1 and 2.
It's very possible with the R rating and everything that Killing Joke could become the best now.
Yeah, I got a feeling it may.
It's looking that way from even the trailers.
If I remember, there's no swearing in that book anyway.
Not that I can recall.
No.
I'm reading it again anyway soon, so I'll come back on that. But were there any other trailers that we missed? Oh yeah, of course there was.
Yeah.
The biggest one.
The biggest one and the one we're most looking forward to.
For one split second.
This film's going to be huge.
Yeah.
And it's got Julia Swahala in it. And I absolutely love that woman. Have you ever seen Time, Gentlemen, Please?
I have.
In series 1, I've got both series on DVD. Love it. In series 1, she plays the barmaid, Australian barmaid. She's amazing in it.
Absolutely fabulous for anyone who's not familiar.
I was building to that.
Yeah.
You acted like Vince in WWE then.
Yeah.
You didn't let the long burn at all. I'm trying to go dusty on this and let this burn long.
Yeah.
And you just went, screw that.
Times have changed. We're going to advertisers.
We ain't got no advertisers.
That's what Vince would say.
Yeah, it's not the point.
Yeah.
You ruined the long burn. Can't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're ruining my life, dude. I'll get all emotional now.
I'm going to watch Absolutely Fabulous. That wasn't what I was talking about, though, obviously.
No, but I was.
That was your punishment for sidetracking me. There's a chance I could have forgotten what we were talking about. You know I can do that.
Yeah, I know, but yeah. I was hoping you wouldn't, but I'm still want to be on Absolutely Fabulous right now.
Yeah.
It's a funny-ass trailer.
I've got to watch it. I used to watch the TV show. I've got to watch it.
I've got to watch it and all, and everyone loves... I just want to see if Dawn French turns up in it, because she always turned up in the series every so often with that crazy friend. You know, that'd be great. Yeah, you got Wayne Etta was in it on the red carpet.
Kathy Burke, yeah.
Kathy Burke. And you had... what's that? The really tall blonde lady from who plays Captain Phasma and is in Game of Thrones.
Oh, I know exactly. I can see her in Game of Thrones now. But
when she's not in Game of Thrones, like because she's all, she ain't got all makeup on and she's all thing. She's quite an attractive lady. She's a really nice face, but she's just super tall.
Yeah.
Which ain't a bad thing, really.
Yeah.
She can carry me across the threshold.
When was that out? Absolutely Fabulous. Did you know this?
No, I was still too amazed by how good it looked.
Yeah. You were just looking at Julia Alia.
Yeah, she weren't so hahala. She weren't in it long enough to enjoy, but she's lost a lot of weight and all.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah. So.
Her sister's on Loose Women.
Well, the one I'm looking. Oh, I know. I've seen. Her sister was in that god awful BBC show that everyone in Britain used to watch, and hardly anybody watches anymore.
What?
EastEnders. She was in that for a while.
Was she in that?
She was. She was. She took a love interest for like Phil Mitchell.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Phil's banging everything still, is he?
Oh, I don't know.
No, do I?
I'm proud to say I have no idea whatsoever. Oh my God! See.
I remember when I was out visiting my mother, and it's on. They watch it religiously whenever it's on, and I was sitting
Mothers
there.
do.
Yeah, yeah, my sisters do. And I was it was just on. I wasn't really paying attention, and I noticed Phil, the short, fat, bald one. It is Phil, isn't it, Mitchell?
Yeah.
And he was absolutely wrecked, drunk in the middle of the morning or something like that.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I was just watching. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, and then I was thinking to myself, he's that drunk, but he didn't swear at all.
No.
If you're that drunk, the only words comes out are primitive words, and
we know the words.
Primitive words are swear words.
Yes.
We don't need to repeat the swear words, but they are.
Dude, how the hell did we end up on EastEnders? Oh, that took a bad turn. Oh, good God.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, please talk about X-Men. X-Men Apocalypse, we got a final trailer.
Yes, come on in, let's talk about it.
Do we jump straight in on the big moment, or do we skirt around it?
Can we slow burn this one?
Okay. That was a pretty exciting moment.
It was a good moment, yeah.
And I'll give you credit for calling it.
I did, and I called it on the podcast and all, didn't I?
I don't forget which one, but they've all got the titles on. So whichever one said X-Men trailer. Yeah, but we'll get to it. So
I'm liking this. They show Oscar Isaacs without the whole Apocalypse get up one.
You see like the transformation to Apocalypse.
Yeah. Back in ancient Egyptian times. Yes. Which is interesting. Is he being forced into being a mutant?
Yeah. Like
they did in Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Different methods, obviously, but
possibly.
You know, there's a lot of what's the name in it?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
As Jennifer Lawrence. Did you notice that?
I did. There was in this new trailer. There was one snippet of her as Mystique.
Yeah.
The rest of it
maybe
was
1.5. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Yeah.
The rest of her was Jennifer Lawrence.
That did stick out to me. We didn't even talk about that, but that did stick out to me when I watched it. She is herself
a lot in that trailer.
Jennifer Lawrence face as opposed to the Mystique face, which is a natural face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to see that. This is how Jennifer Lawrence is included. You know, she's going to insist on a certain amount of
actual time. Yeah, no time in the makeup chair time. Like.
Yeah, of course.
But which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
This is set in the 80s. We've said that in the past. You know, I've weaned away now from Apocalypse looking like Ivan Ooze. They've darkened him.
Yeah.
They've changed his voice from the original like teasers and that.
Yeah, there's been some colour in there.
Yeah, they have done a lot of work on him. Albeit the original teasers were probably they hadn't done as much work on it as they have now. Obviously they've done a lot of colour alteration on the film itself after, which you can't complain about. Peter Jackson loves doing that on his films.
Yeah.
So it gives him it gave Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit a sense of it's a different world.
Yeah.
It made it a different world. So it's cool for me.
There was one thing you mentioned as well earlier, which was there's a little sort of back and forth between Magneto and Xavier.
In the 10 years since the 70s, now we're on to the 80s, he had a family.
I may get this like a little wrong because I've only seen it a couple of times. Whatever it was you saw with me, Charles, it died with my family. So Magneto's family has died. However,
his son's still alive.
His son's still alive because, as far as we know, that's the X-Men universe version of Quicksilver.
It is, and in the trailer he says,
"Yeah,
Magneto's my dad. You know, my mom and my dad. You know, they've done it." And it's like, I don't need to know the details. And that was when he was telling Juliette Lewis.
Is that maybe
not Juliette Lewis? Mystique.
Yeah. So, I mean, is that a nod to the fact that that's how they talk Magneto down?
Possibly later on, but Magneto still goes bad anyway.
Yeah.
You know, he's still going to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's not a good guy. And he's not the guy. He's a bad guy.
Oh God!
You know, and
you Roman Reigns me.
No, I can't. No one can do that. But yeah, it's going to be a good trailer, man. I'm happy with it. I'm excited for the film now.
Yeah.
You know, we've got, well, it's not Phoenix yet, is it? And we've got them two. They're
Storm's coming in.
Yeah, Storm's coming. There's young Storm. So it's not.
Not Halle Berry.
Halle. She didn't do Catwoman Berry.
Why upset me? Why bring it up? That is not Catwoman. That is a Catwoman. It's not Catwoman. Oh, dear God. It's not going to be a very good podcast if I sulk in the corner for the rest of it. Don't choke. Don't choke. Really, don't choke. That's what you get for mentioning it out of your mouth. You cough. Yes, anyway, I'm just going to drop the big moment now then.
No, yeah. Remember, you got Scott and the redhead girl. They'll talk first, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's like talking to Mystique going, you done all this? And they're like, we had help. And then, sneak.
Yes. So the schnick
Sneak.
was some claws coming out of my hand.
Yeah. Metal claws, do you notice that? Adamantium claws.
Yes.
So we know it's after Stryker and he gets injected. Is his mind there?
I wonder this because
because
it
like
helped them though.
Because the second worst Fox film, Fox Marvel Universe film, which is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh God, we mentioned
that's why I said it's the second. It's not Fantastic Four bad.
No.
It's actually no.
Wow.
It's not as bad as the second Fantastic Four.
I feel like I'm being punched in the face over and over.
It's like the third worst Marvel film.
Yeah.
Fox Marvel film. We can't say Marvel because Marvel's Disney, but this is the Fox Marvel universe.
Marvel gets stuff right.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get lots of things right.
I bet you they get Spider-Man right.
They've already got Spider-Man right so far. But we said that about the Amazing Spider-Man on the first trailers and the second one, and we also said that about all the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans.
I'm the only person in the world who still likes the Amazing Spider-Man films. I think
I like them.
I'm not a big fan of Electro in the second one.
No,
Pointless to me.
I just didn't think Jamie Foxx was a good fit for it.
No. He's Jamie Foxx.
He's Jamie
Foxx. Too much Jamie Foxx to be a character.
He's too cool to be that character.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is too cool to play Electro, because Electro is
playing a low budget version of Jim Carrey's Riddler almost.
Almost, yeah. Well, especially when he's all suited up and that, yeah. And also you see the envy in his eye, all the hero love in his eyes when he first meets Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And all that. It's like, he's picking up all the scrolls in the Spider-Man hands, and one he's like, I've just come in my pants. You know.
Where do you think we haven't seen it, of course, sadly. Where do you think this could end up? This film, how good were we saying? Is it going to be better than First Class good or?
I love Days of Future Past.
I do too.
The Rogue Edition's even better.
Yes,
I have it.
Yes. That is now available on my television.
Oh, nice. It's on TV now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They put the Rogue Edition on Sky.
It's in my movies on demand section. Yes.
Ooh. Yes. Yeah, it's on mine and all. Southpaw's on mine and all. I'm going to be watching that.
I noticed that. That's way overdue.
I do like a good boxing film. I wanted to see it in the cinema last year, but just didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm still hung up about good old Wolverine being in it. It's 80s Wolverine.
I think we will see enough because it'll be enough to lead into his third and final.
Yeah, but you can't do Old Man Logan in the 80s because he was in all the others that's based after. Mm-hmm. And how are they going to explain his memory loss? Because he had memory loss in the sixth worst film Fox Marvel ever done. You've got to remember the original Captain America's from the 70s.
That's some good maths. Okay.
You know, not the best Captain America other than the new ones, which is the 1991, which it turns out to be Barry Allen's dad. Booyah!
Wow.
I watched a lot of thing. But I reckon for X-Men we're gonna shave our beards to Wolverine mutton chops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
And then we'll go hand in hand in plaid skirts.
I'm very up for watching this film now.
Yeah, I am now.
I really am.
I'm even more now because they've done the old sneak.
Yeah.
And I want to know where his mind is at. Though I'm probably asking too much, but I got a feeling they're ignoring Origins, which they should.
Yeah.
Because we met a new striker, and he picked up Wolverine in a different way in Days of Future Past, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because it's a different timeline, so he would have picked him up differently.
Yeah.
So they've literally just they've erased Origins. So if you got that DVD or Blu-ray, just throw it out the window. It's useless now. Yeah. There's no point to it. There was no point to it anyway, but now there's literally no point to it.
Just burn every bit of its existence off the internet.
Exactly. Yeah. No Will.i.am in it.
No.
Well, we've got the Blob, the fat guys in the new one and all.
Tell you who wants to burn it more than us?
Who?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Although he did get a joke out of it in Deadpool, I suppose.
He got two jokes. He got a couple of jokes out of it actually, especially with his figure. That's most favourite thing in the world. Fuck this. No. Wham.
Yeah.
Who likes Wham?
Yeah, Deadpool's great now. That's out in the ether now, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, but no. I like the fact. I'm excited about the film in general, and I'm looking forward to seeing a bit of Hugh Jackman in it. Is it Hugh Jackman? No.
That is the question.
That is, because we've seen the snake.
Yeah. And
it's a vascular arm.
Yeah.
Very veiny, vascular.
Yeah.
So...
it's a brave move if it's not him.
Yeah, it is a real brave move.
You're anointing someone else Wolverine now.
Before he has his last film.
Yes.
No, this might be Bryan Singer's last X-Men film anyway, so...
Oh, okay.
You might as well just shove him in there. He's done all Bryan Singer's ones then. Set for...
Is Singer doing Wolverine 3?
No.
He's not?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who the director for Wolverine 3
we'll have
is.
to check that out, yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. It's starting to look better and better. I'm curious to see what the girl from Game of Thrones can do as Jean Grey. I can't remember the actress's name.
Sansa Stark.
Yeah, I mean she's pretty good. I can see it, but I'm not quite sure. She's screaming in the trailer and all that.
Yeah. Well, she's playing a young Sansa Stark. She already played a young Sansa Stark. She's playing a young Jean Grey. See, a Jean Grey that's after Xavier and that come to visit her when when she was a child.
Yeah. I look at her and I see Mary Jane Watson. I see MJ. I think it's Kirsten Dunst has obviously done that to me. They're
actually
similar. They're similar colouring. That's all it is essentially.
Yeah, but Kirsten Dunst got the square jaw and the dimples.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
The sweet America homecoming look.
Yeah.
The way
I definitely preferred Gwen Stacy though.
Yeah, Gwen Stacy. She had the dimples and all.
Yeah.
And she had the sweet America homecoming look too.
Yeah.
Every Spider-Man needs a homecoming.
Emma Stone played Gwen Stacy though, which is just a phenomenal choice.
That's why she had dimples. And she had the sweet American homecoming look.
Yeah.
Because everyone needs a good homecoming.
Yeah.
Especially Spider-Man.
So when are you seeing Civil War? Do it at the weekend?
Yeah, weekend.
Yeah.
It could be... Yeah, I might go large and go and see it in the big showcase in Dudley.
Yeah.
We're not in the Midlands. Dudley.
Yeah.
And avoid Merry Hell. Go to Dudley. And yeah, I might just pick up from Swansea and go.
Yeah.
I probably won't, but I might.
Yeah.
I'm bored of the cinemas here. I go to them often.
Mm-hmm. I can't get bored of the cinema.
Oh, I can't get bored of the cinema, but I can get bored of the cinemas here.
Yeah.
When I go to the View, I've either got someone putting their feet up and attending to their toenails right next to me, or they've got their phone out, and then when
it's funny you should say those two things together.
Yeah.
Because my little tactic is, if somebody in front of me has their phone on,
it's right next to me,
and I can see the light, I put my foot on the back of their chair.
Do you know what I done?
What's that?
With the foot guy was for Star Wars, I think, and I looked at him and I said, "Dude, foot's in the way. he didn't move straight away. I said,
Yes.
your effing foot is in the way, and I may break it. The foot went down. I didn't think he actually spoke English because the woman next to him translated. And the guy sitting next to me on my right-hand side for Batman v Superman,
Yes.
BVS, great
BVS.
film, very much enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah, this phone out, like, all through the trailers. Well, I'm like, I can almost forgive that, almost.
Well, until the film comes on, I
Yeah,
think it's fair.
Once that screen tells us what it is and the rating and the signed and everything,
absolutely.
and it did, and he had it on still. So I looked at him,
Yeah.
and he put it down, and then we were watching the Bruce stuff, and the phone came up, and I looked at him again, and it went down, and then the third time it went up, we've just seen. Just after Lois got taken, just after Superman took the guy and broke every bone in his body.
Spoiler.
It's been out for a while. Spoilers.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, tough luck.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it and you're listening to a podcast about superheroes.
Yeah. What do you think was going to happen?
Exactly. But yeah, he put it out, and then he looked at me and said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to be a bother. I need to go." And he left. And he came back like less than a minute later and didn't even sit where he was. He sat right down the front.
Oh. So you scared him out of his seat, dude?
Probably.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely fair game.
Well, I'm 6'2" and
this podcast, we talk about movies all the time. It's important that people know the rights they have watching a movie, and that is that the person next to you, in front of you, doesn't have their phone out, doesn't talk. Have you seen that thing they do now that scares everybody?
Yeah. Boom! Boom!
That's pretty cool. Sounds like Barrett.
Yeah, it is. It does sound, but in the View, they're all nice about it. So finish your conversations, put your phone away, and sit back and enjoy the film.
That's scarily accurate.
Yeah, sorry. I go to the View often. I have
it's you, isn't it?
Well, I have a unique voice, and I reckon I should do some voice work.
Yes.
But yeah,
James L. Jones will not be with us forever.
No, I don't have the husky tones of the mid-south.
Akeem! Sorry.
Yeah. That speech he does in Conan the Barbarian. Oh, it's beautiful.
James L. Jones should narrate everybody's life. World will be a better place.
James L. Jones or Samuel L. or Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Can't discount Morgan Freeman. Maybe you have the option then.
Do you know what? I'd love a voice changer
on
my phone. Changes everything I say to Morgan Freeman, yeah? and as I'm walking down the street, I'll talk into it, but it comes out as Morgan Freeman. A voice changer.
As his voice, not actually as Morgan Freeman.
As his voice.
Or your conversation would be Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. As his voice. So I'm walking down the street and I'm like, well, I'm walking down the street.
Yeah.
And I look to the right and I see a lovely piece of mutton in the butcher's window. And I'm thinking,
That's the first thing that came out of your head.
Well, yeah, everyone loves a bit of mutton from the butcher's window.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where else are you going to get your mutton? Other than the Swan in Morriston. Okay. And that's a pub. And that type of mutton no one wants to play with. I'd like to slow cook mine.
Okay.
Not get one that's already been aged and split.
Did we miss any movies out?
I don't think we did. Did we mention Absolutely Fabulous? That was quite good.
You did. You threw it in as I was building us for the X-Men trailer.
Sneak.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think yeah, it's great. This is a good episode for movies.
Yes, and obviously after in the small hours, it'll be in the early hours in the UK. I will do a very short spoiler review of Civil War and a non-spoiler review also, so that you can listen to that.
Yep.
So, obviously, if anybody wants to follow us on Twitter, it's at PodcastOF. You can email podcastofstuffwales@gmail.com, and please subscribe on YouTube also.
Yeah, and give suggestions. I'm going to do an episode this week of just random ideas, I think.
Okay.
I might do it...
a little mini podcast?
Yeah, I might do it this week and just email it to you.
Okay.
to put the finishing touches on. You know,
Yes.
you could overdub by going, "What the hell?
Yes.
Really?"
Amazing world we live in when you can just record it and send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Very much liking that.
Which is good, and but yeah.
Okay, so if anybody's going out to see Civil War, enjoy, and we'll be back to talk to you about it soon.
And if you like it, just give us a holler.
Yes.
And don't go hollering back, girl. It's a fun one today.
Yeah, that might be the greatest thing I've ever heard. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
This is the podcast.
Oh, stuff.